This is a publication produced by the National Institutes of Standards and Technology in the US that has recommended codes for legal metrology. And that means essentially anything that is required by statute to be metrologically accurate. Generally revolves around consumer protections. It's about producing equity in the marketplace. This Handbook 44 is produced in conjunction with the U.S. National Council of Weights and Measures. This is a trade association of members who represent all 50 states and territories of the United States. Participation from Canada as well. These are the weights and measures agencies, usually part of the Agriculture Department in your state, that have inspectors who are responsible for enforcing the law where it comes to weights and measures. Those codes include the display of information, the exact quantities that are of concern, be that cost or weight or temperature or pressure or any number of variables, scientific units, as well as the practices for verifying them. Section 3.40 is the one that I've been concerned with for a couple of years now. It covers electric vehicle charging. It's very new. At first, there was very little expertise in this area and not much known about the required metrology. And it wasn't enforceable until very recently. The measurement points have changed. That is based on a percentage of the output of the charger. AC chargers are being treated differently than DC chargers. There are specific exclusions for the high-powered DC chargers that were installed some years ago because, quite frankly, they have trouble meeting the new requirements. They're still in service and they're providing good service, but they can't be held accountable to modern standards. But they will beginning in 2028. Handbook 44 test methodology will tell you exactly how much energy I need to draw from that charger, at what level. I have to perform a low current test and I have to perform a high current test. The charger needs to tell me what's available because that could vary. Handbook 44 says I can run this test at between 70 and 100% of the maximum available current. The reasons vary tremendously. Handbook 44 gets updated, certainly in this section of electric vehicle validation, gets updated largely in response to market forces. National Council of Weights and Measures does a tremendous job at this. They have a very clear process. It's very democratic. Anyone who has a concern or an issue can enter that process and be heard. And it happens routinely. We found the sweet spot where we knew we could conduct metrologically sufficient testing that wasn't a burden on the weights and measures inspection community, nor was it an undue burden on the equipment manufacturers.